There, welcome to the garden. It's Anna. Today I am going to be planting up a few bulbs. It's a bit of a rainy day, so definitely not a good outdoor day, but I just wanted to check in on things out here. And then I'm actually going to be planting up some, let me grab them, some Paperwhite bulbs. Well, I don't usually like Paperwhites. I'm not a big fan of that Paperwhite narcissus smell. If you've planted these before, I'm sure you know. But I was down at the garden center sort of poking around at all their Christmas things and festive holiday stuff that they've got going on right now. And they had some that they say were unscented. Now, I'm not quite sure how much I believe that, but I figured, you know what, they're such pretty little bulbs. I always like them. It's fun this time of year to have some things coming up and blooming. No, if they're going to bloom by Christmas or maybe into the new year, but it would actually be nice. I kind of would like it if they bloomed a bit more toward like New Year's, January, because I feel like that's especially the time of year when I'm really desperate for something to be growing and fresh and starting out. So I am going to plant up all these little bulbs, and as you can see, they're already sprouting. I have them out here because I need to grab some potting soil, but they're already starting to sprout, and they're nice big healthy bulbs, really just gorgeous. And so I got 5 of them, and I'm going to try to fit them into this really pretty little pot. I thought this was just kind of like the cutest little pot and perfect for some little bulbs. Sure, you can start Paperwhites in kind of whatever you want. If you have, you know, like rocks and you want to do rocks and water, I've definitely done stuff like that before. But what I'm going to do today is just some potting soil and then probably top dress with a few rocks, and I think that'll be really pretty. You want to make sure when you're planting them not to plant them too deep because you can actually like rot the bulb and it doesn't work as well. So let me get those potted up. I was going to pot directly into this little container, but then it's got a nice plug in here. The drain hole has a nice little cord kind of plug in it, and I thought, you know, it always gets kind of, I don't know, tricky, like watering in these kind of containers, and then it gets dirty and you want to clean it out. So I thought I would take just a little planting pot that I got from the garden center to insert in here. It's a little too tall, so what I think I'm going to do is just cut off the top of it if I can. I think this is going to work. It would be nice if I had a potting container that was, you know, the perfect size, but I'm going to try to do this. This is going to be tricky. Alright. Not the easiest thing to do. Here we go. All right, that's gonna fit in nice and low. You won't be able to see it, and then I'll top dress with the rocks, and so that'll be perfect. And I'm just gonna get some basic organic potting soil, like the normal, typical potting soil. All right, that was so fun. How cute does it look? And then the rocks look really pretty. You can't even see that there's another little tray in there. I did have one extra because these are so big. So I'm gonna have to find like a little pot to set this down into, and I can just grow one little bulb. I almost was gonna like put it right on top, but I don't think that's a good idea. That's the thing about these kind of bulbs, like you wanna plant them super close together. I probably could have fit 5 in if I didn't have that little cup, you know, seed pot, planting pot in there. But since I have that in there, the 4 works. That'll be fine. So I'm gonna find just like one little individual pot to put this guy in. I think that'll actually be kind of adorable. And then I have an amaryllis going right now, and a little shelf where I got kind of some of my house plants. So this will be a perfect spot for that. before we go, I thought I would update you on the lemon. Currently doing really well in the greenhouse, loving life. See her right there, looking beautiful. And I'm trying to decide now what to do, whether to try to bring it in. I may try to like wash the roots out and bring it in. I think that would probably be good. So that's kind of on the to-do list of figuring that out before it gets too cold. Probably here in the next warm stretch right now, but then it's going to be cooling back down and we're going to be getting some more freezing nights. And while the greenhouse so far has been keeping a lot of warmth during the freezing nights, I don't want to risk it, because if we get a super gray day or something like that, it could get really cold in there and kill the lemon tree. I think I'm going to try to bring it in. I just need to get all fresh soil on it because I had a major infestation. I brought it in first and had a bunch of bugs. Even though I cleaned out the top like inch of soil, a bunch of like bugs hatched. It was gross. Kicked it back outside, and now I'm trying to figure out, you know, how and when to bring it back in. Okay, I'm gonna take the little bulbs inside. Thank you so much for spending a little time in the garden with me. It's just a quick little video today, just a rainy day in the garden, but just getting a few things planted. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.